Did you know the educational experience of deaf students is different than hearing students? This series will cover various topics, including laws for deaf education, the deaf classroom, language and communication methods in deaf education, bilingualism, and more. To begin, we will review 3 methods of communication and learn about 3 more. Previously, you have learned about signing exact English, simultaneous communication, and oralism. This video will quickly discuss these 3 methods. If you need a more in-depth lesson, please check the description box below, which should have links to the appropriate videos. Signing exact English, also known as C2 or C, as the name suggests, it combines American Sign Language and English to create a sign system. The goal of C was to make English visible. It added many signs that do not exist in ASL and follows English grammar and syntax. Simultaneous communication, also known as SIMCOM, as the name suggests, the person uses both a spoken and sign language simultaneously. The goal of SIMCOM was to create equal access to information for both hearing and deaf. However, the user typically focuses on English, and their signing follows C. Oralism, also known as the oral method, is when a deaf person speaks and lip reads. It is a problematic method of communication to learn and requires years of speech therapy. In addition, lip reading is not an exact science and many possible barriers may appear. Now on to 3 new methods: total communication, Rochester method, and cued speech. Total communication is doing anything and everything to get a message across. The goal of TC is to ensure the target audience understands you. This can include using spoken language, sign language, drawing pictures, writing, acting, dancing, gesturing, and more. Many schools for the deaf often combine the idea of total communication with simultaneous communication, but in reality, they are separate. However, SIMCOM is a form of total communication. Next is Rochester method. Developed in Rochester, New York, it has a similar goal to C. It was created to make English visible to deaf people. It is different than C because instead of using signs, it only uses fingerspelling. Yes, you heard that right. It is a communication method that is 100% fingerspelling, and no signs are used. However, it is rare to meet people who use the Rochester method. Lastly, there is cued speech, a combination of the oral method and a created sign system to assist understanding. Lip reading is challenging. Many sounds are similarly produced, and barriers can impede lip reading. Cued speech uses 8 hand shapes and 8 locations. The user will simultaneously speak and use these created cues and locations to assist the audience in identifying sounds. Cued speech is based on the phonetic alphabet and can be applied to any language. There are additional methods of communication deaf learners may use in education, but these are the primary 7: sign language, C, SIMCOM, oralism, total communication, Rochester method, and cued speech.